Sarah's one of thousands of unemployed Ugandans who've joined a police volunteer force called the Crime Preventers in the run-up to elections. The government says it's part of a community policing programme. The political opposition say, in reality, it's a militia of the ruling NRM party. Here at her home in the capital Kampala, Sarah, her real identity hidden, says she supports the opposition. She says when she joined, received training and was issued with the uniform T-shirt, she had to keep quiet about it.
Some crime preventers have to pretend they are supporters of the ruling NRM party, but in fact they support the opposition. And since they have to follow orders, it's as if they work for NRM.
Police say the unpaid recruits are taught patriotism and martial arts, and that they're politically neutral. But some opposition politicians say crime preventers are part of the ruling party's plan to keep itself in power by force if it has to. Incumbent President Yoweri Museveni is seeking to extend his 30-year rule by another 5-year term.
Those opposition groups, there are so many things they don't know what to do, and then they just go on. They can cause us problems because they don't want strength, they want weakness. These crime preventers are a source of strength for the country.
The campaigns have been largely peaceful. Museveni's held the most rallies, nearly 300 of them, many in rural areas, where his support base is stronger. The opposition have a lot of supporters here in the capital, and many people are worried that a disputed election result could lead to violence between protesters and police. There were demonstrations following the last election in 2011. That prompted a brutal crackdown by security forces, and the authorities have been very strict with anyone trying to organise demonstrations ever since. Livingstone Sewanyana's documented human rights abuses in Uganda for the past 30 years. He says the government's been responsible for abuses in successive elections, something it denies.
The whole question of harassment and intimidation seems to be a practice perpetuated mainly by the security agencies, normally against the opposition, and that's something we really must fight.
Museveni is expected to win. The opposition says the ruling party will cheat if it has to. And while many here in the city are agitating for change, others just hope the election will pass without more violence. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Kampala, Uganda.